Hey guys, welcome again. This time we'll be looking at the group stage from my group, and I will be covering all my games because I'm also curious what I did wrong, basically. Okay, so here we go, B, and I expect B all the way. But I think there is one A, yeah. Okay, first hand and first important decisions. We can try to force red with buying Apothecary. It is possible. We can safely go Timberyard, or we can, try to establish ourselves on the reds. I think this is the least good option, just because out of the three. Of course, you can also play maybe Orvain, and it's not terrible, but I wouldn't. So here I'll go to Timberyard. It was like a week ago, I think, I've played this, so I might be off on some of them. Another important decision. The second guard tower, my wheel, but not necessary. Stockade probably won't wheel. So pawn shop is also a possibility, but I wouldn't, and lumber is of course great. I think I went lumber. Would I would still go lumber probably, just because getting here, and with this I'm setting myself up for a good red in the second round. I think it's a bit like Claypool has some merit, and it shouldn't be like laughed at, just because it gets you forum. I always forget the name of the forum, and it gets you like the first stage. But I think here, honestly, I think I should have press probably, but I think I picked Glassworks or Claypool. Don't remember. Yeah, Glassworks. The reason for that is that the Glassworks was on the next hand, and this isn't a bad play, I think. But I let him get the press, which is pretty bad. So here obviously workshop, but there is also some consideration to stomp it. As you can see, this game is full of decisions, and also you can imagine picking Tavern, I think. I think Tavern is actually quite powerful. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Another decisions. Orvain lets you get... Orvain lets me stables. Archery range is already free for me. It would have let me archery range, but it's already free for me. I wouldn't Scriptorium probably unless I throw from the next hand. And I think going full red is risky when this guy is trying to go for the green strat and he's ahead of us in the second round. Buffs is pretty good because Giza, who is most likely to have 3 stones, is just right to us, left to us. I don't remember what I chose, to be honest. And there is also like some merit to hiding Scriptorium and just trying to complete the stages all the way. That actually might be a very, very good play because it cuts this guy off and it set us to do whatever we want in the last round. The more I think about it, the more I like it actually here. Hide Scriptorium and play for this. I think I went buffs. No, I actually went for the green. I don't like it at all. And here I need to throw. Yeah, I think this was a huge mistake. The more I think about it, the less I like it. Okay, the worst possible spread for red unless we try to go double. I think I went school here, and it's quite reasonable. I just imagine what would have happened if I just go, you know, all the way. I think I would have picked just archery range then, and you know, just try to make sure I can build one, all the other coming to me. Here library, like if I said A, I need to say B. So this game is... I don't remember I went that much into green that game. Oh, here is a fantastic card, but unfortunately I'm one gold short. So I think I went Bazaar here. Maybe Loom, I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, that helps me actually. And here I have enough. This will be 6, this is 2, so I'm just one short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So Vineyard is not bad here actually. I think he have hidden the other cog. So I think Vineyard is reasonable here, and just, you know, play like 1, 2 and then something. But I think I'm just hiding the statue. No, I've hidden. Whoa, I was so unexpected. I was trying to cut someone off on resources, but I don't think that's the right play. Here I just need to go dispensary. In the end I have 5 cards for green, and I'm ahead of this guy in the last round, so it doesn't look that bad. And here I can Foundry and then Brickyard, or the other way. But I think Foundry Brickyard is better. Yes, I think Foundry Brickyard is better. Unless we have the Senate, right? But do we have the Town Hall? No, not really. So I think Brickyard is a little better, but I think I go Foundry. No. Or I throw? No, I build it. Okay, so that's okay. I remember that I made a lot of mistakes, and I think I did. But at the start of the 3rd round, let's see how this is going. Not bad, to be honest. Here I expected a lot of red from both sides. I expected at least one more red. And I think that's reasonable. Like the other choice was gardens, but if they even pick one, it's better, and there are 2 gardens, so it's always nice to like leave the garden. I think it can also wheel, so I think I could have picked gardens from this hand. This might be a slight mistake. Yeah, I think it was a slight mistake. I think actually gardens from this hand is better. Just because, you know, it's kind of bad for all of them. He picks one cog. Okay, so here I go Senate, and that's good. I think the library is really strong because it lets you Senate, which is very important because you are. It doesn't like matter that you get 6 points. It matters that they have like 1 less cards to pick from. Okay, this is not very great for any of them. This is pretty good for this guy, so that's kind of sad. I cannot do anything with that. So it's just between the 2. There is another one coming. Like there is a... But I think everything is on the last hand of the greens, which is terrible for me. And the last hand wasn't great either, so I think at this point I should have realized that this game is actually very hard for me to do good. I should have picked Academy just to like make his picks maybe bad. Yeah, I think it's Academy. Doesn't matter that much, maybe. And here, I think he hid one. So I can lodge for 8 or I can university for 7, but it really doesn't matter. But I still should have lodge. Actually, yeah, that was good. Yeah, actually that was good. So yeah, that was better. Now I should have lodge. From the next hand, maybe I have gardens. After all. This will be a long video when I'm analyzing my own games. I tend to overdo it. Yeah, so this is gardens, and from the last hand I have a wonder stage and something. But not a great something. Yeah, Chamber of Commerce. Not great. And unfortunately they haven't picked a single red all game. Like all H3. So in the end that guild was kind of bad. The result of the game, I was third in this game just because I got, you know, less gold here. But I would say slightly unlucky. In the end, Tintin wins with Giza. Congrats. Great guild. I was surprised slightly about the win, but you know, Caravanserai Forum, pretty powerful stuff for Giza. And you know, actually, I'm starting to like Giza B. Like, don't tell anyone, but my tier list for 4-player might be wrong, I think. I will update it for sure after the tournament. So yeah, in the end, slightly unlucky with the green spread. I think I could have gotten a comfortable second or a win in this one. Slight mistakes, but in the end, wasn't punished in the second era by Kami. Overall, a pretty good resource base and pretty good strats, but could have been done better probably. But Babylon on green, pretty reliable if you can set it up. And you don't need much, like you need 2 at the start in the H1. So I'm third right now, so I was pretty scared. The differences in the points are not so great. At second round I get Ephesus. And Ephesus is pretty good. Spoiler alert, I think it still stays less number 1 in my tier list. I'm not wrong there. So here, interesting, but I like excavation is just so good. But I was a little scared. Like, this is the setup where Ephesus sometimes shines, but this is also the worst game for Ephesus when you are like Halicarnassus and Alexandria, and they try to red-green, but you are kinda, you know, screwed. But let's see what I can do with that. Excavation, obviously. Okay, this guy going green, not ideal. I would prefer this guy to be green. Here there is a marketplace, so why not take it? And I actually get the gold, so that's pretty good. Here I think I went tavern, but not sure. I would have gone tavern. Oh, I actually barracks. And I don't hate it, honestly. Yeah, that was the play that I was actually proud of, because I thought that this is the only way that I get 2 red, and I actually need 2 red. In the end, I didn't need it, I think, but that was pretty cool. Like, I was afraid that we are gonna all tie and I have nothing almost, and then I'm just, you know, going to play like a worse Giza A, but not really, it's still better Giza A. So here guard tower, but there is a strong consideration for stone pit. Just because, you know, I need another one, and I'm not sure if this guy will buy it. Honestly, hard to tell. I do not think buying Stockade is worth it anymore. Orvane, it's okay. Not great, not terrible. Pawn Shop is also okay. I don't like. I think it's 50-50 here, honestly. I just wanted to probably be more safe. And here is actually lumber. So yeah, I knew the lumber. Like, I was way more focused when I played this. I knew the lumber was coming, so I picked this because I knew then that I can buy some reds in the second era. And actually I can. And I can start with stables, which is pretty amazing. Oh. This was the one that I actually played well. Because I know that one of them will come. Like, there is a very slim chance that all of them will buy it. So I can actually set myself up to buy them when they come back. And here I'm just making sure that, you know, I have the place. And I actually have the place. I have walls now and I can hide the school. But I think I'm going walls because I want this guy to pick school. Because I wanted both of these guys to be fighting and I just, you know, to have correspondence like meeting with this guy. And this guy actually has some red, but I will be stronger in red, so that should, you know, really benefit me. So I pick walls here. And that was actually like, that play with Quarry makes actually so much more sense. Like, I remember myself, like, when I saw that, I remember myself, you know, analyzing how, when I played this, how they can, you know, will they get the resources? Like, if they can actually get all the freeze, what happens if I do not get the walls and stuff like that? And I thought that it was a pretty safe play. So here I can actually hide one of these. What I should hide probably is the vineyard, actually. Because still, I want them in red. I want them in green. I want them to you know, scrap for it. So, like, letting him pass the greens is actually good. But maybe I have hidden the library, so he just gets the dispensary. I don't remember. Yeah. And the reason for that is so this guy doesn't get the fifth one. And it's an okay play, I think. Here, I think I went temple. Like, this guy, probably not picking the 7-pointer. This guy, you know, there is a chance that he has like 8 and 7. So the 7-pointer can come back to me. There's like a strong chance for that. Okay, so he actually picked that, he picked that. So actually the stables come back to me, which is really surprising. That was the best one for me. But still, I will just gladly build it. And I think my approach would be to not force any more reds. But we'll see about that. And here is a wonder stage. I just, like, when you have a hand like that, you have to make sure that you can build the green guild. This guy has 2, this guy has 1, so I can build a green guild. So it's actually, you know, this one. And going into round 3, I was very, very happy. I have 5 cards for resources. I have some, you know, some money left over. I have a wonder stage to be built. There is just a lot of stuff. And here I should have picked Philosopher's Guild, I think. But I was just thinking that it my will, and I think I picked the Palace. But I think Philosopher's Guild is more correct here. Generally, something good will come. Like that, it's already 9. Here I get the Pantheon, so that's very good. But yeah, that first hand, huge mistake. Huge mistake. Here I get like this game kind of plays itself now. I get the Arena, which is pretty good. And I think he didn't pick the Green Guild. Here I get, for example, Haven. He picks the red, but that's okay. I'm prepared to lose one. He has hidden? No, he has hidden the green. But I can still like play, for example, the strategist guild. That would be 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. 6. Yeah, so that's better. But I'm not sure if not picking the gardens. But strategist guild here is better. Yeah, that was a mistake. But maybe I was trying to cut him off. Not sure who I was fighting at the moment. Kami is lost for sure. He just overdid it on red. I was just fighting Cyril, I think. So here I just, play one of the other. Tintin is lost as well, so doesn't matter that much. But still, imagine how many points. I would go 12, right? 6, 12, at least 12 out of the green guild. So huge mistake. And Tintin is 5 coming, and I would have gotten 6 out of the other guild, so a mistake as well. But in the end, I win quite comfortably. He like overdid it on the stages. He had 2, and he still didn't have a pick for the last one, I think. Where is it? Cyril. Yeah, he ended with Lighthouse, which is pretty bad. So that was a very clean game with some mistakes, but some very clever play. I liked myself for the barrack play, but it was possible because this guy bought a scriptorium of me. I wouldn't have done it if it meant I was broke, and I liked also the quarry play. That was the 2 stands off for me. So coming into game 3, let's look at that. Tintin was first and Tintin was third, so he's the same as me. And the other guys were second, I think. Yeah, second and fourth. So I'm like on the privileged position that I have like the better scores. Let's see how it fared. So here Colossus, BBB finally. Pretty good turnout. With the Colossus, with the clay pit, I was quite comfortable. So here I just start with the clay pit. Sorry guys, but I have to drink water, otherwise my voice will kill me. Here I thought about Marketplace, but I went Guard Tower. I was a little scared that this guy is going full green. These guys will push red, and I will have kinda, nothing. Here I think I went Tavern. Yep. Here I should have gone Press. Definitely. I don't remember much of this game, so... yep, this is a good pick. Colossus likes yellow in 4 players, I think. And here, yeah, I went just to finish off my resources. So in the end, pretty good. This guy actually went some green, but there are some problems. This guy is doing a lot of red, can be problematic. This guy, right now he's hard to stop, because there isn't much that we can do actually. He is only missing like this. Oh, he cannot build the dispensary, fortunately. But other than that, he can build everything cheaply. And he's set for all his stages, so he doesn't need to do anything more. I actually dislike the Orvain play on the last hand. I think it should have been a wonder stage. So this guy cannot hide. It will be a while until I can hide. Like, okay, I can hide after quarry, but then, my play will be hindered, and this guy has only one stage, so there isn't much room, so we kind of have to rely on this guy to pick up some green, but unfortunately, you know, the position is not great. So here, I think it's quarry 100%. I hope I'm recording. If I'm not, I will. Yeah, I am. Okay, so I have access to every gray. I have this. There isn't much, so this is 4. I think it's courthouse. I actually should have played that. Here. This is 7, but I actually think I need to play a red one. Just one. It should be hard to say, honestly. Training grounds, I think. But it's close. Here, this should be aqueduct. I think I should be greedy. And the greedy is rewarded with foundry, but I knew it was coming. Like, he could have hidden it, but if he's following up, he also knew that like his hiding would not benefit him as much. And here I think it's a wonder stage. So in the end, it's very comfortable. Like, I have 5, I have 3 over them. Unfortunately, this guy picked a lot of red. So he's suddenly looking like a great contender. Here I still think it's Palace. Here I was scared to do kinda this one, but at the same time I have like a huge advantage over him, so I shouldn't be scared. But yeah, I think it's Builder's Guild, and I think I picked it. So this guy is gearing up for red, and here. It should have been Circus. It really should have been Circus. But I think I do not pick Circus. I think I go something like one of these guilds, and that's terrible. Yeah, my thinking was that if they build a lot of red, like the next red doesn't give him anything, but it's not true because it gives him win over this guy. And then if this guy builds it, like, there is a snowball. And you will see what happens. I just remember the end. I picked Workers Guild here. And it would be pretty funny. But actually, like, this was the mistake. So he picks another one. So now if I pick red, I just drew with him. And, you know, he picks another one. So there's 2 in the pool. So here I pick Gardens. And he picks another, so if I pick another red, I do not even get anything. And here I just get a 2-pointer, so that's pretty sad. Because I cannot afford 1 for a 4-pointer. Yes? No, I cannot afford 2 for 4-pointer. So in the end, I lose both of them. And actually, when you look, like, there is a 3 people tie. And actually this guy wins, and Cyril is 2nd, and I'm 3rd. So yeah. And I actually like the Spice Guilds in the end, it provides me 7 points. But, you know, if I just played the red card, it would have been much better. Like, I would have won against the Kami, at least. So yeah. In the end, I did advance, and it did advance on the first place actually. I don't remember honestly who was the second one that got out, but it was the tie. But because I have the big advantage in the second round, and I lost on ties mainly. Here I lose on one of the ties for the third place. Here I lose at the 3-person tie, and I'm third. But it was pretty close. But as you can see, I made quite a lot of mistakes. I plan to correct them in the next round because I'm playing against Pistoliero in a group and 2 other guys that are also pretty good. Actually, our group has 3 group winners, so that should be pretty interesting in the quarterfinals. But until then, see you later. Bye.